Hello and welcome back to Classified France 44. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. I cannot stress that enough, y'all. Comments and likes and subscriptions certainly do benefit the channel and give me the motivation to continue to do this stuff. So we got a lot going on here. So let's kind of get back into the swing. I haven't been able to record for a couple days, so whoa, that was weird. So just want to take a quick look here at what's going on. As we look at tasks, we've got 4 people out on tasks. Cassidy is recruiting us an FFI, which we're going to need at some point to stop a reprisal. King is healing in the hospital. Belanger is aiding a faction, and I think it might be the blue faction. And then Kumba is training. Now, the reason I think it might be the blue faction is because that gets us close to level 8 here, which would get us another FFI. And I believe our intention was to do a blue mission and continue to chip away at this region, which would shorten the time spent in the hospital to recover from injuries or from wounds sustained in battle. And this mission right here is in the blue territory, so that's probably the one we're going to do. I'm not super anxious to finish out this territory just yet. And the only other mission would be this one, which would be starting towards another purple territory, which would either be resistance strength, which we don't need to complete until the very end, or this ambush increase, or morale damage increase on ambush turns, which could be powerful, but I think priority would be getting an FFI token. You can see here, he's down and recovering in 3 days. He's going to be moving in 3 days, and he's down and will be recovering in 3 days. So we've got some time before they get after us again, but let's get after them in the meantime. This is going to give us 58 rewards if we get all of the objectives completed, and then a couple of tops, it looks like. And they both look to be maybe, well, one is definitely French, and it's actually a bottom, and then a helmet, which also says that it's blue. Like, the blue color, I believe, indicates which type of character it can apply to. So we'll see if that's the case. If those are both blue here, and they're different nationalities, then we can assume that the color coding applies to the type of person. So we'll try to remember to look into that. But let's do it here. So we've got 4 people out on tasks, so the 4 that we send are the only 4 we've got. Block is a little bit tired, but I think we'll be okay here. This is a brutal ambush called Greyhounds. A vital checkpoint is protected by armored troops of the 116th Panzer Division. Punctuation issue there. A carefully timed raid coinciding with their division's regional update transmission would allow us to gain intel and disrupt the logistics of the famous Greyhound division and the mobile radar units currently attached to them. So we need to destroy something. We're on some sort of timer, so we probably have to destroy it by a certain number of turns. There are tanks, and this is fortified, so this could be a tough one here. We don't necessarily have our A squad, so we need to have our A game. I am in the process of starting to put together a top 10 tips to this game video, which I'm sort of excited about.
There's the German armor.
I think there's enough meat that we can get off them bones that it'll be pretty neat. So radio transmission ends in 11 turns. And we need to destroy 2 armored cars. So there's one there, one way up there, and the radio transmission is all the way down here. We also need to kill 4 enemies with explosives. So ideally we could get to the transmission before ambush, but I have no idea where enemies are. There's some buildings over here. I'm assuming there's going to be some enemies hanging around the tanks. So I'm going to kind of try and flank to the left and right. And I want to try and just get as far up the map as possible. So if I go there, this is a pretty good checkpoint.
Moving out.
Where hopefully I will see some enemies, but nothing so far. If I want to get there, I can go on this straight line. And if I see somebody in the meantime, I can maybe like come over here for cover. So let's go there.
There's a buck in my sights.
Okay, he's right there and gonna move this way. Now, Tremblay can cut wire without making noise, and I think that will keep me out of his vision. Shouldn't it? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm still kind of trying to wrap my mind around the overall mechanics of like what they can and can't see. I believe visibility is limited when it is nighttime, which is kind of cool because it makes sense. Somebody in here, surely they're not just standing here, but it looks like they're looking like that way, which is kind of weird. They're probably going to walk back out here towards the tank, which is looking this way. So I don't know what's going on there. He's in there taking a pee. Now you guys, we said, are going to come over this way.
Fasciste.
Okay, he's there and getting ready to come this way. Now, both of these are guys that I should be able to just stab to death on the next turn, but I need to get somewhere where he won't be able to see me. He's going to be right up against this. I think that might work, where I have that for cover, then that for cover, then that for cover, to where I can kind of, I don't know. I might not be able to get that dude. Actually, right here. They'll be looking this way. They won't be able to see straight over here. So I think this will work. So let's see how we did. Alright, that door is closed. So there's an officer and two other people in there. Probably one of them's a medic. Actually, one of them is around the back. Now, over here is where I'm worried that I might be spotted. So let's see if the guy sees Tremblay when he moves. Oh, there's somebody else up there, too. Are they going to see him? No. So that worked out. Now, oh, I was like, what? Now Tremblay can cut wire, but it takes 4 AP. I don't know if I have enough to cut this and still get here. Did that guy move? I don't know if they moved. Can I now get, like, there? Yeah, I've got enough to stab this guy, but let's get there.
Fresh quarry.
That guy's gonna walk. That guy is, yeah, he's facing that way, and he's about ready to look that way again. He's got to pee again. Now, I could stab them, but I don't know if I want to stab everybody on my way up to the... who's it? So, let's get here and see what this guy's got. Yeah, I can stab them, and I think I want to do that. Anybody who's moving, we kind of want to deal with, if possible, because they're probably moving to make it more difficult for me to... Now, he was there kind of looking that way and getting ready to turn and look back at to go pee again. So I think I can be right there. Good. Now, when he turns that way and he goes that way, I'm hoping that this gun turns to where they don't see me and I can get there, plant the charges, and then keep swinging up that way. So I can't really move anywhere else with him. But I've got now 2 of these guys way up there in a pretty good position to keep moving on up. Moving on up. Now there's somebody back here standing at this door. with their back to the wall looking that way, which is trouble because I can't just go that way and I can't stab them. And he, oh, I was gonna say he's looking out here, but the door's closed, so he's really not. Somebody sees me there. Who is it? That guy, maybe? I can get pretty far, though. I can get all the way there, although I need to worry if this guy turns. So why don't we go right there?
Moving. I see something.
Did I screw that up? I think I might need to have used her to kill this other dude first. Yeah, because now block is trapped. So let's do this turn again. Sorry. That's one of the top 10 tips on my list, is to think before you move as far as which order you want to move your characters in. And I obviously did not do it there. You know, in general, each mission, you know, especially like this late in the game, missions can take a while. You've got to be patient, man.
Moving. Shh, I see him.
All right, go there and now stab that guy, and then you're gonna move up a little farther.
He's down.
But I mean, it's totally understandable for a mission to take me like an hour. I mean, if it's 10 turns, that's a lot of time. All right,
Moving
go
out.
right there. And then we'll go to Alami and get right behind him, I guess.
En mouvement.
Actually, why don't we...
Quoi?
Yes, comrade.
Why don't
You need
you
me?
go
I'm
there,
moving. Huh?
and you
Moving.
move up. Now, I need to stab this guy. And I have to do it with Wolf.
En mouvement.
Nobody should hear this.
He's finished.
Go,
Now
kill,
she's gonna be
comrade.
kind of, you know, she can't move anymore, so she'll be left behind. I should have considered anything else as far as her skills that I could have used, but there's nothing on here as I look at that would have been very useful. So you now just come as far up as you can.
En mouvement.
We gotta go in front of this building.
I see a target.
If I'm gonna try and get all the way to the thing while hopefully planting the charges on the way, that's my... and then deal with the enemies after. That's kind of my plan. We've got to prioritize moving up the map. Dang it, that might make it harder because they're looking that way. There's now somebody, oh, there's also somebody looking out this window, and this guy's getting ready to walk this way, but that actually should maybe give me a lane like right along. To show you the problem, my strategy, which there's probably more than one. I'll show you one of the problems with my strategy. Like I could stab that guy and stab that guy. That would make them aware. I would plant the charge and then stab that guy, and then we run away on our ambush turn. But like, I've got these two to worry about. Now, I can't go this way because who's looking this way now? Who sees right there? This guy, maybe? No way. Who is seeing that spot? Is it this guy? Yeah, I guess that's their cone of vision coming out this way, which is a total bummer because now I can't cut in front of this building. And since I can't get past this building on this side, what we need to be thinking about is getting into ambush now. So, like I said, it would be kill here, plant, and kill here, and that's our 2 kills. So I need these two to be in position to ambush, And I think we want to maybe like take this guy out.
You want me?
So you, Alami is not going to be the best asset for this mission. I can't kill them. Even though he's kind of got his back. Yeah, he's gonna turn, look that way on the next turn. So maybe just being patient here is the move. Like, just go right there. Although, where's this guy looking? That way, and they were looking this way. So why don't we just forget about this guy and keep moving up? Like, I don't really know which way this one's gonna turn. I'm guessing that way. He's gonna walk that way, he's gonna walk that way. That should open up a lot of ability for me to kind of come this way and maybe stab that dude. And then I might be able to use this on the ambush turn, which would be like, if there's multiple enemies up here, I could shoot all of them. So why don't we take Alami and come all the way up there?
En mouvement.
And now Tremblay will plant the charges and stab this guy. Okay, there's an enemy there. I was kind of hoping there would be one walking around that tank up there. But
Moving out.
we're going to plant this charge, and then I think stab...
Charge is set! Was ist das?
Wait, he yells it out?
Alarm!
What the heck is that about?
They're
That's
alert.
stupid.
Lights on.
So, as soon as it lets me reload, we're going to do it. Because that doesn't make any sense. Why would they yell out, I planted the charges? But I think what I can do instead is stab that guy and then plant the charges, and maybe they won't hear me yell it out. Let's see if we can do that. Kill him and do it right there so that you can then go there. Let's test that theory.
Dead.
So now he'll get extra
Good at
AP
killing
to be able to
fascists.
move, and we'll use it to go there.
Moving out. Enemy. Charge is planted!
Okay. He still says it, but nobody hears it, apparently.
Where?
Now you, I want all the way up there, right? Wait, he's gonna turn and walk that way, which means I kind of need to have some cover. Right there should work,
Moving.
because I don't think they'll see him while they're walking.
Enemy.
I think we're okay right there. Now we have one more stealth kill that we can work with. You can silently plant demo charges, but that's it. I could go stand right next to that guy. I don't know.
Moving.
What
Shh. I see
assets
him.
does she have? Hang on. So, target accuracy on vulnerable plus 6 AP after using recovery skills. So I could use one of these just to get the extra AP. And so what that would let me do, I'm trying to think here. No, that wouldn't necessarily help. I would definitely want to use this skill. Plus 50 crit chance on flanked on any enemies during that turn, and double that on flank targets. So we'll see. But I think I might need to try and deal with these two in here. But how do I handle... he's going to walk back that way. I think this thing is going to turn... It's funny that it's looking right... The gun is pointed this way, but it doesn't see Tremblay, apparently. Oh, I think that's a glitch. I think it should be like pointing this way. They're definitely going to know where we are in 2 turns when this explodes. So, we just need to be thinking about where we want to put this guy. Block. If I'm here, I can shoot this guy, but first I can give my additional AP to somebody, which might come in to play big time. Because if I can take out this guy, then I might be able to take out that guy and maybe shoot him.
Moving.
Let's give it a try. Wait, I can smash the window and nobody will even hear it? Which is awesome. Which way was that? I think they were looking this way. Can I... Does it help me to be in there? I have really good cover over here, and I've got lots of AP. Can I use the AP? I don't know if I want to do it now, because it's a cooldown. Hang on, I'm about to sneeze. I think I can only do it every... Yeah, I can only do it every other turn. I don't want to do that now, so let's forget that. I want to come here. Yeah, he's getting ready to walk this way, which if I'm right here, I might be able to shoot both of them, but he's got the wrong kind of weapon to do damage. He would shoot one and do suppression to the other. So I think we're now in position here. So on our next turn, I move Tremblay wherever the heck I can. He's going to stab him, and that's going to start the ambush. Before that, I'll probably move... I'm hoping that this guy comes all the way over here to where... In fact, why don't you come over here so that if I need to, I can bust this window? Yeah. And now I definitely don't have any other moves to make here. Oh, they turned. That's good to know. I might be able to shoot both of them here. From the right angle? Can I get both of them? I don't know what that person's up to. Alright, so we're good there. How far does this person turn? Not far enough to where I can't stab him in the back. What does this guy do? Is a question. Hopefully it doesn't see Tremblay when it turns its turret. Okay, it's looking up that way now, which is actually kind of troublesome. If you're right alongside it, it can't see you. That's good to know. So I need to... But it is looking to where I can't stab that guy. Yet. I can come like here and I would be able to shoot this direction, hopefully hit him, and I don't think hitting the barrel would do anything. So why can't I go right? Can I?
What?
Oh yeah, I was like, why can't I go there? I can. So you go right there for now. Yeah, I really wish that armored unit would have turned the other way. Actually, that's the perfect line right there. Now, I got to do a lot of damage here. I need to like break one of them. He's going to be exposed to this guy, so we're sort of in a tough spot with him. But I think it's the best we can do. Now, this is going to be the stab that I do to set off the ambush, so we're not going to move her yet. And now... In fact, why don't you come in here and be in position to shoot both of them? And then he'll come around and stab them. See, now, like, right there is a good angle to shoot both of them. And there is even better because you have cover. And it doesn't damage your accuracy by much. So that's perfect. Alright, now I just need to figure out where I want to put Tremblay. He's got to shoot the two of them. There's two people up there and this thing. So when the ambush starts, what I'll probably do, I would like to have cover and be like right here and shoot at the two of them. So Tremblay, maybe go here, and you'll be able to shoot this guy in the back, have some cover, and maybe those two are out of the fight, at least. So why don't we do that? That's the best place for cover for now. And this guy doesn't see me, does he?
I'm moving.
No. Alright. I think we're ready. Stab on him does a fair amount of damage, but it's not enough. Oh no, I was like, why can't I stab this guy? I can, I just have to see him first, and then it will unlock this. That's a weird mechanic, but I get it. Alright, so once he stabs, ambush starts, I can shoot them, and then not sure what's going to happen with that guy, but let's do it.
Another fascist down. Très bien.
I gotta remember that this thing's about to explode.
We have surprise! Attack!
So I gotta get Tremblay out of there, don't I? That's... I wish I had thought of that. I don't think it matters too much. Like, he's gonna just have to make a run for it. This guy is kind of looking where he might see him. But let's just get started here. You are... No.
Oui?
You are going to shoot... So first, we're going to do this.
Take these
Boom.
hounds and do what you must.
Now, that gives me 100% crit chance on these people because we are flanked. So this guy will die. I will also hit them. Oh yeah, because we changed the weapon type. And I should get a crit on him too. But it's not showing that. Maybe it only gives the crit on one enemy. But they'll be mostly suppressed. This guy should be dead. And as always, we'll shoot. Why did I not get the crit? Ah. That's frustrating. Tremblay, I need to try and maybe move over here and then shoot back this way. My fear is being right next to this barrel, but there's a chance it could be blown up. This is definitely going to blow up. So let's go here. Although I'd be shooting right back toward...
What?
Little boy here. And I think we want to do... Do I want to... No, I don't want to draw fire. I'm already going to get shot at enough as it is. But I think I might maybe move here and then shoot at these guys. And have some cover from this direction.
En mouvement.
I think that's the prudent move, but I don't know if I can now shoot both of them. No, I can't. But I got a good chance of killing this guy if I'm seeing that right. Sorry, I gotta think about this. That would break them. Good chance of doing some damage there and suppress them, and it would hit that barrel. Why can I not shoot the guy? Literally, look how many people he can shoot at. I want to shoot this person right in front of me, and it's only a 71% chance. Can I just stab them to death? Nope, it would break them. If I do that, I think we gotta do that. I can't just be sitting right next to this dude. Hopefully this gets the crit and kills him. Yes.
That's a clapper.
So now he's at least got some cover. And he's fortified, which is awesome. Now you need to get to cover and shoot this dude. Where can I do that from? That's a good spot. I want to also maybe try and draw some fire away from him. How about like right there?
Moving out! Varmint!
Okay, that's another grenadier over there. This is not gonna kill him. But if I do this at least. No, we already have the high chance of crit, supposedly.
Can confirm. Aiming! Hilfe! Hilfe!
Alright, so we suppressed him. But that's the best we're going to be able to do there. Now, he's already used his turn. I need to think about what I want to do with block here, because I can use this to my advantage big time. Maybe I do it to take him out of the fight. No, not that. This, and give it to... I think we want to try and take them out of the fight. And then block should be able to just chuck a grenade in there, kill them, and hopefully at least suppress them. Maybe even down them.
Advance!
So let's do this. Now
Yep.
shoot again here. And they'll be dead. And I think I'm outside of his blast radius and the blast radius of that, but now they're like all overlapping. It's
Roger.
hard to tell.
He's in my sights! He's having the last bite!
Good kill.
I'm hit.
Okay,
What's the
it
plan?
did hit him, but it didn't do a ton of damage. And now I can't really... I can move, but it's not going to help any. So just stay there and you'll have cover.
We?
Now, you... Right there,
I'll
I
move
can
now.
still throw a grenade. I don't really like... Okay, that's the best odds of hitting both. One will be dead, the other will be suppressed, and that's... Actually, this could down him, so let's do that. See there, it's not going to get him down. This one will, and it will almost break the other guy, but it's got a 48% chance of hitting him and killing him.
Handgranate! Ich bin verletzt!
Yeah, we
Ohren in
missed.
Sunny!
That's okay. I think, actually... Boom. So he fired all
Sure!
three of
Holder!
his
Taking the shot!
shots.
I'm dry! Gotta reload!
on that one turn. Yeah, and I'm glad that I was paying attention to when that thing was going to explode. He's going to get shot.
Fire! I'm hit!
That hurts. Now, between the two of them, I need to make sure I finish the officer and then do something with that guy. Oh, no! Hadn't thought about that.
Flanken sichern! Flanken sichern!
Alright, they're
Augen
putting
offen
down
halten. Augen
Overwatch.
offen halten.
That is big, because I was afraid they were going to just be shooting at guys
Feuer! I'm hit!
like that. So nobody is suppressed or, like, hurt to the point where they're in serious trouble yet.
What do you need? At your service!
First thing we want to do
I'm
is
low on ammo.
going to be over here. So why don't we go ahead and tell somebody to take their meds? Actually, yeah. Who do we want it to be? I think they are at more risk right now. So let's do that.
Entendu.
I think we
I
can
am
get
restored.
the block in a couple of turns. Or maybe there's a med kit in here. Is there maybe? Of course not, naturally. Now, she's got a ton of AP, but all I want to do is stab this guy to death.
En mouvement.
So I have cover from this direction. I don't even think she's going to need
Fight
it.
me.
Alright,
Ennemi tué.
we have 7
Snipe!
turns to get up to that radio. Radio? Who needs the radio? I need to reload. And then I might be able to get there and shoot that guy.
Reloading!
Am I seeing that right?
Moving.
Looks like it. Boom. 96% chance, 60% chance of a crit, and they'll be suppressed, but it won't kill them.
Can confirm. Aiming. Ich brauche Hilfe.
And we did get the, we got the crit, and they are suppressed. Now, this guy, where do I want to go? Do I want to just run to where I can start getting towards the radio? Why don't we do that? Let's get way up here. Use that for total cover.
Moving.
Because I need to get to that radio transmission. Now, there's a couple guys there that are trouble. And that dude that was back here in the shed is like looking out over this space. So I kind of need to be aware of that. But let's maybe take a shot at these guys. 52% chance either way. I think I want to try and get the medic out of the picture. He'll drop a med kit, which could be valuable sooner rather than later. Or do we want this guy? No, medics can do a lot of damage with their shotguns or whatever. Ooh, we got a crit. That's big. From that distance with a handgun? Heck yeah. Can I just kill this dude? A crit would kill him. A stab would not, which is frustrating. At this point in the game, the enemies are strong enough to where they do that kind of stuff. What I could do... hang on. So block...
Yes, comrade.
I wish he could, like, shoot this guy and then put an Overwatch down, but I don't think I have a way to do that, do I? I could put a crit on this guy for sure. So we come out here. Hang on. Come like this. I'd have 6 AP left. That wouldn't be enough. So I can go there and have 8.
En mouvement.
And then I go boom, boom.
Focus fire.
And now he's marked. And when I shoot him, I'll get the crit and they will die.
Another fascist down.
Superbe.
Alright. They're suppressed.
That's a close
They
one.
missed, so that's good. I gotta worry about his health,
Stellung halten.
now that I looked at it.
Angriff.
I really gotta worry about his health now. Especially if
Kontrolliere deinen Bereich.
these two
Ich helfe
fire at him, or this guy fires at
Bin
him.
unbesiegbar.
That's a grenade waiting to happen. Okay, they're shooting at him. He has a really good cover, and that is good. They're suppressed, but they're healthy. I need that med kit in
Yes.
the worst way. Nobody is guarding the radio. Somebody is over here watching this way, though. They're not watching over here. Yeah, see, you can't go that way, dude. You can't go that way. I can go right there. Is that what I want to do? I have 6 turns to do that. I might want to just be, like, here and see who is over here doing this Overwatch. It looks like there's somebody looking straight down here. If I'm right here, I might be able to shoot him. So why don't we start there? No? How about now? Okay, yeah. So 46% chance of a hit and it would kill him. What about... That doesn't look like it's going to improve my cover very well. Keep remaining AP if you break an enemy, which it will do. So I'm going to get as far as I can. No, I have to have 5 to fire. So I can only move 1 spot. And it won't matter about the extra AP. But I will have cover from this way. So this is where we want to shoot from. And we got the hit.
Magnifique.
That's a clapper.
That's big. Alright. He needs a med kit. So, how can I get one here? Alright, all the enemies are right here in front of me.
You
So,
want me?
you need to take out... I need you to be right here. That's 5, and then I could give away extra AP, which would leave me with just 3, and I'd have to then do a sidearm fire and hopefully kill this grenadier. Then, how do I get the med kit on this turn, y'all?
My clip's almost empty.
Can you kill the medic for me with a grenade from right there?
En mouvement.
How about that? Boom, chuck a grenade. Those two, so the medic definitely dies, and the other guy takes some serious damage. That's what we want to do here.
Grenade.
So,
Well,
boom.
Bon voyage.
Now there's a med kit here.
You are good at killing fascists.
Now,
Oh.
Tremblay,
You want me?
I want you to
Moving
get the
out.
med kit.
Just what I was looking for.
Then, go here, and you'll have cover from this guy. Right? I can go inside there? But can I see out of there? I can only see out one way. Anyway, we're gonna go right here, and then we're gonna shoot at that guy. Actually, yeah. I think that's my best move. I'll at least have cover from that dude. And I'm healthy enough now. I actually might want to just go in there. Let's use my other movement points first and see what we're dealing with. Like if you go there and shoot that way, they're probably dead, and I might be able to at least suppress that guy or possibly even break him. But having extra AP available would be awesome. So 4 plus the 5. I could give the AP to Tremblay and still shoot. That's what I think I want to do here. So how many? Right there. Actually, there. I have cover, and I have 6 AP left, which is how much I need
En
to
mouvement.
give some to
Ich werde
Tremblay
flankiert.
so he can run away.
Push on.
So
What do you
now
need?
I could actually come here and plant that.
At your service.
First thing I'm going to do is shoot this way. There's a chance I kill that guy, but I don't break either of them, and that's trouble. If I shoot this guy, 80% chance that they are dead, and that's pretty valuable. I really wish I had a grenade. Do I take the chance? Like, shooting at him doesn't do any good. Like, he's still just suppressed. Which helps, but it's not worth the dip in percentage of killing this guy, I don't think.
Yes.
This is the shot we're going to
One
take.
less fascist.
Alright, we got that kill. Now, Tremblay can find somewhere to get cover, like maybe this, and shoot this dude right in the freaking back. And have cover from there, right? Or do I want to run, like, over there? I don't think they can shoot me right there from that close. We're going to find out. There's a lot of stuff we just did. Oh, is he still going to shoot? Yeah, he's going to shoot at
They hit me.
That's okay. Didn't do enough damage to really hurt me. Now, what's this guy going to do? Okay, they're suppressed, but they're not broken. And now I can use Wolf
Just you try and stop me.
to,
I am low on ammunition.
or not Wolf,
Yes,
Block.
comrade.
So, you tell everybody to pucker up.
Death to fascism.
And now, I can come there and shoot that dude.
En mouvement!
which is what we're going to do. 8%? Oh, because they have cover.
En mouvement!
Do they still have cover? Yep. That's annoying. We're going to take the shot, and now I'm hoping what I can do on this next turn is break them. Actually, hang on. Knowing that he's got cover, I got a better idea. We'll keep some cover from the armor and shoot him. But we need to extract at some point, don't we? I wonder if there are going to be reinforcements coming. Where do we extract? Over there. So, I don't want to do this yet.
My clip is almost empty.
I'm low on ammo.
You want me?
Tell everybody to zero.
Liberté, égalité,
Now.
fraternité. I can still fight.
You
At your service.
intercept transmission.
Moving. That will keep the monster
Boom.
busy.
Oh, I need to kill people with explosives. We're not going to get that bonus. Oh well, not the end of the world. I just wasn't paying attention to that very much, obviously. He doesn't have enough AP to do anything really, so just get some cover.
En mouvement.
At your service.
You see, they've got really good cover there, but I can get like there. I'll have cover from the armor and can shoot. Actually, there is even better. And now I can shoot him from behind, hopefully. Yeah, 90%.
Something enemy down.
Oh,
Attack.
and that's a critical.
Snipe.
I'm out. I have to reload.
That's pretty much ball game. You ready for this? You
Moving out.
lance the
Charges in
Oh,
position.
there's still that guy over there doing absolutely nothing to help their cause. Well, you just go there for now. Actually, you know what? It's not going to blow up for a couple of turns. Let's stay where
Moving.
you have some cover
Oh.
in case that dude decides to
Oh.
stop cowering. Now you, I think, just come back in here and hide for now.
En mouvement.
So, like I said, we're going to miss out on some extra supplies.
Stellung
but-
halten.
Oh, they can hit you if you're right there, but still, everybody's okay. Now we just pretty much make a run for it. Is that guy just still like hiding in that freaking?
Moving
Just
out.
come over here as far as you can.
Fresh target.
Okay, yeah, he's still just in there with an overactive bladder. I don't know that he'll have a turn.
Moving.
I think he just blows up before their turn starts. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna try and give everybody some cover. In the meantime, like, why don't you go
En
there?
mouvement.
I should probably have thought about using any healing ability that Wolf has. Okay, yeah, it's good blow up. So, all we gotta do is extract. We can... Oh. I didn't think they were gonna have that angle.
I'm full of piss and
Still, nobody got to where they were totally dead. I can kill this guy with a grenade.
moving.
Can you get it, like, right there?
Grenade.
Well, it's not gonna kill him. But it did a bunch of damage. Why don't you just go ahead and extract?
I am out of ammo.
I can go there, reload, and shoot at him. Right?
En mouvement. Reloading.
Yep. And now, skadoosh.
Yes. I have a clear shot.
Missed, but they're broken. And you can go... like, how about there?
En mouvement.
It'll be a sidearm shot, but
Entendu.
40%,
Attack.
and we missed again. We don't have to kill everyone. We can just run away now.
I'm low on ammo. Hör auf zu zittern und denk an deine
Yeah,
Ausbildung.
which we want to do before. So he's not going to move. We can, like, run out here. In fact,
Moving out.
he can make it to the extraction zone. I don't think they're going to come after me.
I am low on ammunition.
My clip's almost empty.
Oui?
And I can let her, like, come here. Wait,
Yep.
wait.
Wait.
Quoi?
So
I
got
just
an
saw
idea.
this.
he's going to move 8 spaces.
En mouvement.
We're not going to get there this turn anyway. Now, I want you to give your extra AP. Actually, we're going to let her
What's the plan? What do you need?
Huh?
move as far as she can this way, and then just throw a grenade back. I think maybe like there is probably good.
En mouvement.
Try there. Now, throw a grenade.
Grenade.
They die.
Ennemi tué.
That's a clapper.
And now,
Yes, comrade. You want me? Yes, you want me?
just for fun,
Advance.
give her the additional AP so that it doesn't really matter.
Ouais. En mouvement.
We'll both get there this next turn. They get here, but they can't shoot me. We'll extract. And it's a mission success with some minor difficulties.
My clip is almost empty.
Obviously,
No. I'm
not
moving.
completing the
Oh,
additional
what do you need? At
objective
your
there
service.
is a
Oui,
little bit
I'm moving.
frustrating. As many grenades as I threw and stuff that blew up, it's kind of remarkable that that didn't just happen by accident. But I don't think anybody needs to go to the hospital. Nobody should have morale damage since nobody got broken. But yeah, see, we missed on some supplies. We got I'm not sure. We might use those. We'll see. Yeah, but no morale damage or health damage. But we only gain 6 total skill points out of that mission, which kind of stinks. But whatever. Alright, we did make it to level 8 with the Gaullists. So, that gets us an FFI. What region? Okay, here. Reduce hospital stay length. So one more mission will do that. But we're 1 day away from a lot of enemy activity on the map here. There's a mission in the blue, which is probably the one that we're going to go for. Lots of tasks completed here. Kumba gets a training point. Oh, we strengthened our relationship with the Radicals? Interesting. Alright, we're 17 days from D-Day. Atlantic Wall. General Erwin Rommel believes the invasion must be stopped at the beaches and arranges mines and defensive positions near the shore, an Atlantic Wall against the Allies. Rommel wants German reserves deployed near their coast. Hitler only allows him 3 tank divisions as a reserve, with 7 more retained further away out of the general's control. Okay. Let's start here. Who's going to get the talk? Locke and Tremblay.
So, Jacob, what are these rumors you've heard?
I heard this from the chef de groupe. The camps, they are not work camps for Jews. They kill people there.
What, escapees?
Not escapees. Everyone. Men, women, children.
I find that hard to believe. Surely someone would have said something.
No. People who are sent there do not come back. I heard that someone escaped and said the Germans were poisoning them.
That can't be right.
What makes you think they would not?
Alright. So, we only have 110 supplies to work with, which is not
Bienvenue,
ideal.
comrades. What does your heart desire?
Okay, we were already at level 6 with them, so even though it said we increased our relationship there, it really doesn't matter. Now, we jumped, I believe, from 6 to 8 on this list. No. We were already at level 7 there. How did I screw that up? It's okay, though. So level... Why does it say I purchased that when I just... Did I already do this and I was just being completely stupid? I don't have a ton of supplies, so
That's
even
a
though...
British uniform. If they catch non-British wearing that, they will
That's a
be
big
shot
time
as a spy.
weapon, but I don't need it. The Belanger is kind of useless to me. That's a big time damage machine too.
Tailored for women only.
Alright, so I guess I don't actually need to buy anything in there, which is good because I don't have a lot of supplies to spend. In fact, let's go to the map here. If I go to tasks, didn't I repair the region? I swear, I think the game just totally glitched out on us. I had 4 things going on. There was this one, maybe I was training and curing. Why would I have done aid faction instead of repair region? I probably was thinking that I was repairing the region and put it here, and I hit aid faction instead of repair, which is dumb, because now I'm still missing this, which might not matter too much, but now I still need to do this, and we're going to send Belanger. We know we want to send him somewhere, so we might as well send him here. You fix that. Now, we need to recruit another FFI. Always be doing that. And we're probably going to leave Block behind on this mission, so we'll have him do this one. So he's out for 2 missions. But we've got Cassidy, King, Tremblay, and then I can choose between Alambi and Kuma, or I guess hypothetically Wolf, but it would probably be Kumba, because he's awesome. Alright, now we need to go to our loadout and see if there's anything we want to add. So, Cassidy has some clothes available. And it's just a helmet. The Bradley helmet. Right? So, what does blue mean then? Is it for leaders? We'll look at Block and see if there's one available for him. Armor and morale versus health. We're gonna do that. Now, yeah, okay. So the pants that we unlocked. So the color does apply to the type of character. So he's already wearing ones that give him action points, and these don't. So we're gonna keep the action points pants. Although, okay, he's got action points, and he's got action points. I was just making sure all of my Frenchmen have them. You can have these pants. How about that? Hey, I got some new pants. Alright, now let's go back, look at our weaponry, because I don't think we have anything here that's new. We didn't unlock any new weapons. So we're good there. Skill points. Start with Cassidy. Nothing. King, nothing. Belanger, still useless. Tremblay, only 1 point to spend here. Let's get this one that does... You know what? Let's give him some armor. We're getting shot at a whole lot more lately. Try and protect some guys. Alright, 2 points to spend here for Alami. Reduced AP, which is like, it's almost like having an extra AP, except it's only when you shoot. AP is not reduced when suppressed. That can be valuable. Let's get the passive morale recovery. And shoot with plus 100% morale damage. That is awesome. We're gonna do that. Locke has 1 skill point to spend. Get the extra AP, my dude. Good. Pierre 2. Extra AP after a kill with your primary weapon is good, and then that takes 2. So I won't have enough to also get this one. That's probably the one that I want next. And then Kumba, 1 point. Let's give you some armor. Alright. So that's that. I think we've done everything now between missions that we're going to do. I still have 65 supplies, and maybe I should be spending them on some stuff. Like training for anybody that's not going. Which might depend on which mission we choose, actually. So, let's see. That's going to be repaired. Everybody is getting ready to move, and we don't know where they're going to move. I want to fill this blue region. So, of the missions that are available, this is the only one there in the blue. So, that's the one we're going to do. It is an ambush style, and there's an assassination involved here, because there's a resistance fighter named on his brother who was slain by a Gestapo officer. So we're gonna have to kill a Gestapo officer, which is not gonna be easy. Ambush. So we definitely want our A team. Cassidy, Kumba, or Cassidy, King, and Tremblay for sure. Then the question becomes, well, he has less morale. Let's give him the round off so that he recovers that. We'll take Alami because he, with his heavy morale damage, might be able to help like suppress guys that we might need in order to take out the bad dude. So we're gonna train Kumba. Why is it acting like I can't train him? Why can I not train him? Can you not train them if they have morale damage? That's unusual. I want to train Kumba, but it won't let me. Maybe they won't go train if they're bummed out. Well, I can train Kieri. I guess that's better than nothing. I want to take Alami with me and let him recover. So, I guess that's what we're going to do. So, that's good to know. If a member has morale damage, they won't train. They just stay in bed and mope. But that's going to do it for this episode. We're making some progress here, but the clock is ticking. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Let's see, we can get at least 8 missions in, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 territories remaining. Huh. Maybe we can get 1, and then the clock moves to 15. Maybe like, I think maybe we have time for 9 more missions, because the clock doesn't start before we do the next one. I'm not sure, though. We're going to find out, though. Surely they give you enough time to finish all of the regions if you complete every mission in minimal time, but we'll find out. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.